Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to show you guys what I do the day before I get paid. So basically I'm going to be showing you how I close out the end of the week. So basically I have my cash envelopes here and I have my coin jar. So I have a lot of coins this time around, so I'm excited to see how much we have, and I have bills in here, so I'm gonna open it up. So there's nothing in food. In medical, I had to pick up a prescription, so these are actually from, this money's actually from my sinking funds envelope. So we have $6, and whenever I have $1, I put it in a different envelope. So I either put it in savings, my emergency fund, or my Our Future envelope. So we'll kind of put this aside for now and we'll figure that out. So this 5 is going to medical, so we'll put this aside. And we have some change. And spending, we have some money, and the rest of them, oh, I have coins here. The rest of them I don't have money in, besides my coins. Okay, I'm a big believer in saving your coins. I remember one time when I was really young, I had saved all my coins for a long time, and I ended up having $80 when I went to get money for them. So I will never forget the feeling I had when I was younger and I had $80 just from coins. It's kind of crazy how they add up. So I highly suggest saving all your coins and seeing what you have when it fills up, or even right now I think I have like $40 in here. So we'll kind of see because this counter tells me. So I have 1, 2, 3. So I have $8. Again, I'm gonna put the ones aside, and I have a 5. So we're gonna probably put this 5 in one of my envelopes today, and we'll figure that out. So 1 5 goes to medical. This other 5 we're gonna find a home for them. All right, so I'm gonna see how many coins I have. So I have $40.87 right now, so we're gonna add in our coins. And I know with the single dollars, I can put them in a jar, which I'm considering doing the dollar money challenge, but I haven't gotten a jar for it yet, so I might be doing that soon. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so we are left with $42.03. So we had a little over $2 of change in there. So like I said, it always adds up. I've had this jar for, I want to say, 4 months or 3 months, and I'm already at $42.03. And this is even from me, like if I see a coin on the ground or anything like that, I'll pick it up. I know it kind of sounds weird, but I do that and it adds up. So that's really exciting. I'm going to put this aside. So we're gonna find a home for these dollar bills, and I think I'm gonna put them in either, I think I might put them in my savings. I feel like I haven't been focusing on my savings envelope for a while because I've had so many expenses come up. So we're gonna add these. So we're adding, oops, 1, 2, 3, $4 to the savings pile. And you know what? While we're here, we're gonna add that extra 5 because, like I said, I haven't been focusing on it. So we should have, I'm really bad at counting when it comes to the big bills, so bear with me. So we have $8.95, so I almost have $900 in there, so that's really exciting. If I counted that right, if I counted that wrong, I'm gonna put a little caption here. Guys, I am so bad at math, and I know this isn't like crazy math, but if any of you are like this, please let me know, because sometimes I feel like it's just me, but I know it's not. Okay, so this extra 5 we're gonna put back in that medical envelope too. I don't want to forget to do that. So adding this back. And I am not going to be stuffing any envelopes besides what I'm just doing right now in this video. Tomorrow's video, I will be doing the full cash envelope stuffing. So this is just basically what I do the day before I get paid. So we're going to put that aside. And I'm going to set up my budget with you guys because I felt like when I did it with my cash envelope stuffing, the video was kind of long, which I feel like this video is going to be long anyways. But I figured I would separate them, and yeah. So I'm gonna put Paycheck. I write it in angles, so I'm gonna do that. Paycheck number 3. And this is going to go from 8/17 through 8/23. And we're going to put income up here. And I'm not going to fill in that income just because I want to keep that private. So the next line I'm going to do is expenses. And then we're going to write estimated, actual, and plus and minus. Okay, so my expenses are going to be food, spending, and Etsy. So last week I actually didn't budget enough for my Etsy shop for supplies. I always feel like I run out of things all at the same time. Since I just bought a bunch of materials last week, this week won't be too bad with materials, so you guys will see how much I put in that, but I'm gonna put total. I'm gonna make this straight this week because last week when I was editing, I was like, oh wow, my lines are not straight. And I'm pretty OCD about stuff like that normally, but when it comes to my budget planner, I always just like try not to focus on what it looks like. I just want it to be functional. Okay, so for bills and any debt payoffs, bills/debt payments, I'm gonna put the same thing, estimated, actual, plus and minus. This is kind of similar to my Etsy materials. I always feel like I run out of materials all at the same time. It's the same with bills. I always feel like my bills all come up and creep on me in the same week. I do try my best to split them up, but for some reason it still is like that. So I'm just going to kind of leave that blank because I'm going to fill that in on my own time. It's boring stuff. It's my Disney Plus. It's, I believe, 3 credit cards with small amounts on them. I like to use it and then immediately pay them off, although because I needed to buy some Etsy materials, I did put a large amount on one of my credit cards that I am going to split in half. So as long as it's paid off by the end of the month, I don't mind having like a balance on that. If anything, it benefits me a few points on my credit score. This line is so off, but I'm really sorry if that bothers you. Okay, so I want to make sure that I put CE next to food and spending because that is these are what are going to be put in my cash envelopes, so the ones that come with me, so the little pouch here. I also want to mention that I did end up putting my cash envelopes for sale in my Etsy shop, so they're all personalized and they'll just be these clear zip up envelopes, and you can customize whatever you want them to say on it. So I'll link that down below. I also have this size as well. I do not sell the binders, but I'll tell you guys where to buy them. I got mine off Amazon, so I will link that down below as well. Okay, so for my sinking funds, which is my favorite part, we're gonna put category, beginning balance, plus or minus, oops, and ending. And let's hope we have enough room, because I actually just added 3 envelopes. So I'm gonna show you guys what I added. So I added prints, Etsy shop, and debt. So the debt one is basically if I want to split up my credit card payments throughout the month, and then at the end of the month I'll just take that money out and pay it all off. Instead of it sitting in my debit card, it's just a little bit easier. Okay, so we have car, rent, household. So I am saving to get my first apartment. So household is basically going to be things like supplies for the house, things like that. Home will be furniture. We have medical. Our future is future rent, which I'm thinking of renaming this to future rent because it's just a little bit more clear to me, but I'll just keep it as that since it's a cute name. Christmas, gifts, savings. I do want to mention I do have a separate savings account, but I like to have an envelope for one because I don't want to transfer too much from my savings to my checking. And then we have emergency fund, prints, which this prince is my cat, Etsy shop. I think we're just gonna have enough room. It's like meant to be. And debt. I'm gonna put total. A little update on Prince. I know that I've talked about him having a lot of medical problems recently. So basically, he was in remission for diabetes for quite a while, and his blood work ended up coming back that he was diabetic again. So I have to give him insulin again. So it's good news and bad news, because if it wasn't diabetes, then it would indicate that he might have internal cancer, because diabetes can throw off not even just cats but humans' blood work and all of that. So we're gonna get him all these tests just to triple check and see if he has internal cancer, because we were gonna get his mast cell tumor removed on his arm. It's benign, but it's bothering him, so that's why I wanted to get that surgery. But we have bigger issues now because his diabetes are back. So I'm gonna have to start stuffing this, because I'm gonna have to buy his insulin and everything, and hopefully he goes back into remission. We're not sure what triggered it because nothing's really changed, but yeah, that's what's going on with him. So I'm not really focusing on getting his arm. I'm not really focused on him getting surgery right now. I know that in my last video that was like my main focus. I'm still gonna save for it when it happens, but my vet said that's not the main priority because it's benign right now. We're just gonna focus on getting him back into remission and all of that. So how I'm planning on doing this is I'm just gonna count up my cash envelopes right now and put the balance. So we're just gonna put this aside like here, and I always like to count it every week. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but I just like to make sure and triple check how much money I have. So for car, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66. So that's our beginning balance. And tomorrow we're going to be adding 19. So this is my car insurance. I do not have any car payment or anything because I have my grandfather's car. So I basically just have to pay for their car insurance on it. Rent, let's see. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So we have 75. And we're going to be adding 37 tomorrow. Household, let's see. This isn't my main priority right now because I have no idea when I'm moving, so I kind of just add what I can to this. So 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. So we have 85, and tomorrow we're going to be adding 5. So I know that's a small amount, but I have other priorities right now, and this isn't my main priority. Home. So again, future furniture, I'm not a priority right now, but it will be eventually, so that's why I keep adding a little bits to it. So 100, 120, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 155. And tomorrow we're going to be adding 5. Medical, I forget what I counted earlier, so we're going to recount. 5, 10, 15. And we're going to be adding 5. So I don't need my prescription until I think next month. I'm not sure. So I think we'll have enough. Our future. So future apartment rent. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So 660. And here in Massachusetts, rent is not cheap. So my plan is to have at least 3 months of rent in here. So we're going to do 660. And we're going to be adding 20 tomorrow. Christmas. $20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 165, 170, 175. And tomorrow we're going to be adding 5. And I have a Christmas money challenge in my Etsy shop. If you guys are ever interested, it is saving $300 in 12 weeks. So that a lot of people have been loving, and I love that idea. And closer to that time, I'm going to be doing that challenge. Gifts. So birthdays are coming up. My best friend Jocelyn's birthday and my mom's. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. So I have 45. And tomorrow we're going to be adding 5, so that will make it 50, which is really nice. Okay, so for savings, let's see what I have in here. we counted this earlier, but I forget already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 800. I think it was like 890 something now that I remember. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Why do I feel like that was different earlier? If I counted that wrong earlier, I did a bubble like I said. I think earlier I said 890 something, so I kind of feel stupid, but like I said, I don't know what it is about me counting like when there's like a lot of money in something. I always seem to miss like something. I don't know why. And then tomorrow we're going to be adding 28. Okay. Emergency fund. I am doing my challenge, so I'm going to show you guys my challenge. So here is my money challenge. I know I said I was switching it to Prince, but because the surgery is postponed for a little bit, I am still doing the emergency fund challenge. So this is 3 months of bills and expenses. Actually, no, sorry. 3 months of bills I'm starting with for when I move. So I'm going to be checking off the 95 tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be 95, but let's count this first. 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 235. I actually did that right this time. And then tomorrow we're going to be adding 95. And if you guys are interested in that money saving challenge, it is all in my Etsy shop that I'll link down below. And I usually come out with money challenges I think it's like the last Sunday of every month that it comes down to. So be on the lookout for that. There's going to be more exciting budgeting things going on. So for Prince, he's getting 34. And I believe he has 66 in here. 50, 60, 65, 66. And his insulin's like 100, so I want to make sure I have a lot in here for when he needs his refill. So we're going to be adding 34. Okay, Etsy shop. There's 40 in here. So this is if I need any ink or anything like that. One day I went crazy and I bought like 4 things of ink, I think. So I have enough for a while, but I want to make sure that I have money for when I need to buy it. So I'm going to be adding 10, or any materials. There's not 10 in there. There's 40, and we're going to be adding 10 tomorrow. There's that. Okay, debt. There's 0 in it right now, but tomorrow I'm going to be adding 81 because that is, I think, like a third of what I paid, what I put on it last week for my materials. So there is that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding all this up. So what I currently have in my sinking funds, and it's changed since last week, so because I added the money that I had left over today. So there is 2,502, and then tomorrow we're going to be adding 349. So that's pretty exciting that I'm adding $349 tomorrow. So up here, I did forget to write down what I'm putting. So for my food expense, I'm gonna put 40. For Etsy, I'm going to be, for spending, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be adding 10, and for Etsy, I'm gonna be adding 20. This is basically just gonna stay in my debit card because I often buy stuff on Amazon. So that comes out to 70. I am not sure where that camera cut off, but basically this is the end of me setting up for tomorrow. So tomorrow's video will be stuffing my envelopes, so stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching, and if you like these videos, please subscribe and like the video. I really appreciate it. I know a few of you have subscribed, and that just makes me so happy that people enjoy these videos and watch them. So thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.